You have 10 minutes to purchase.
Which dress?
It's 12 o'clock, and at offices across America, these shoppers are going nuts.
You don't even think about budget. You just put it in your cart and then you deal with it.
The online store Gilt Groupe just opened, and the clock is ticking.
Am I done?
In just seconds, yes, seconds, designer dresses, shoes, and handbags get snapped up by buyers looking for a Luke steal at bargain basement prices. It's the web version of the ultimate sample sale.
You get caught up in the fever of the moment, and people love it. It's like gambling or the horse races. It's gambling. Am I going to get it? I want it. The power of competition.
It's called deadline shopping. The idea is simple. Entice customers with high-end designer labels at a great price, then give them a set amount of time to buy with a limited supply. At Gilt Groupe, membership is free, but in order to get in, you have to be invited by a member.
People want a deal, but they also don't want the exact same deal that everybody else is getting. So the brilliance of these sites is it makes you feel like you and a tiny handful of other people have stumbled onto this great, fabulous find, and that's wonderful.
It's like the biggest store in the world.
This is where the magic starts, at New York's Brooklyn Navy Yard of all places, in this hot, dusty, 200,000 square foot facility, what some fashion addicts call the Holy Grail, Gilt Groupe's warehouse.
How do you get people to buy clothing that they can't touch, they can't feel, and they can't try on?
You know, I think it's a couple of things. One is that it's appointment shopping. You know, we have turned shopping into an event.
That's for sure.
I feel that shopping on Gilt has actually turned me into like an even better multitasker than I was before.
It fuses two of my major interests, which are being lazy and shopping.
Think it's a fad? Think again. Gilt Groupe was founded less than 3 years ago. Today, it has nearly 3 million members, on track to do up to $500 million in sales this year. Gilt was founded by two fashionistas, classmates at Harvard Business School.
It's that you don't know how many are left, you only have a limited amount of time.
And the prices are unbelievable. They're there for a day, but not the following day. So you know that, unlike a store, if you go in and there's not anything left, you think, oh, not a great experience. But on Gilt Groupe, you know that you have to get there early. If you get there too late, there'll be nothing left.
And because it's online shopping, each and every item sold is photographed at the Gilt warehouse with a full team of stylists working around the clock. And that's key. But there is one issue: buyer's remorse.
So I think it's cute. I think it's fun. It's different than anything I have.
Yeah. And you definitely needed it.
Yes. Just like I need to drink 4 Diet Cokes a day. Like that. That's how much I needed it.
Though Gilt Groupe is far and away the most popular, there are other deadline shopping sites, ideally HauteLook and Rue La La, to name a few. And think it's not a game? Gilt makes 50% of its revenue less than 1 hour after the sales start, with roughly 100,000 shoppers on average clicking as fast as they can to score a deal. Alina Cho for CNNMoney.com.